Hello friends, I'm Neshik and today in this video I'll teach you how to create a professional and beautiful listings and directory website using WordPress and how to make money with this website. This website that we're going to create in this video is full of amazing and new features. In fact, it has all the important and essential features and functionalities that a professional listing and directory website must have. Let me tell you about few of the core features of this website. Now, first of all, you can obviously create a listing of any type for any category. And secondly, to create these listings, you don't have to go to the back end. You can do everything from the front end. And if you want, anyone can come to your website and even they can submit a listing on your website. And your users who submit listings on your website, they will get a front-end dashboard from where they can manage their submitted listings. You and your users can create announcements that can be displayed on the listing archive page and also on the single listing page. You can also enable appointment option to accept and receive bookings and appointments. You can create different type of menus for the listing, and there are several ways of making money through this website. Like you can obviously make money with the Google AdSense, and apart from that there are several more options available. Like you can enable different ad campaigns on this website like Spotlight, Top of Search and Sidebar. Here your users will be paying you some money to get their ads displayed at top and at several places on the website. Then you can also make money through pricing packages. So a user will have to pay a premium to get some features like creating food menu, custom lead forms, etc. And obviously there are many more features available in this website about which I'll talk in detail later on in this video. Alright guys, now before we proceed further, before we start creating this website, let me first show you a very quick demo of the exact same website that you will be creating in this video if you follow my step-by-step tutorial. Now the reason I show this demo website right at the beginning of my videos is because I want you guys to first understand the website that you will be creating in this video if you follow my step-by-step tutorial. This will help you guys understand how is the design of the website, what all different features and functionalities are available in this website. And if you like the demo website, you can watch the complete tutorial. Alright guys, so this is the website that we'll be creating in this video. The website that you see on your screen, this is the exact same website that we'll be creating in this video. Now let's start from the top. So first of all, if you see at the top, first of all, we have this entire section. So every page of every single website on this planet is divided into different sections. This is your first section, your header section, or you can call it a top section, a hero section. Then after that you have your next section, which is this section wherein we are displaying some latest options over here. Then you have the third section, location section, fourth section, fifth section. So every single website is divided into different sections. And this is your first hero section. And over here, if you see, this is your header. At the left hand side, you have this hamburger icon. When you hover that, you can see all the different categories available on this website. Then after that, you have your logo. Obviously, if you don't like this logo, you can just delete that. You can replace it with your own logo. Now at the right hand side to this header, you will see your menu. Then you will see the add listing page. Obviously, when you click on this page, you will see a form that you can fill in to add a listing to this website from the front end. I'll show you how this button works after we see the home page. Then after that, you will see your user icon. When you click on that icon, you will see your dashboard. Again, we'll see the dashboard after we see the home page. Now in the home page, you will see this option over here. This is the section. You can upload another logo over here. And after that, this will say anything that you want. And this location name will be automatically directed. For example, because I'm recording this video from Mumbai, this is saying browse anything, explore Mumbai. If someone is visiting this website from some other place, this thing will automatically change because this is utilizing geolocation. So if you click on this icon, if you follow my cursor, if you click on this icon, now this will automatically get your location. And as you can see here, it says Mumbai. Now the main thing over here is this search bar, because obviously this is a listing or a directory website. People are coming here to search for something, to search for maybe the barber shop nearby, maybe a food restaurant or anything nearby. So they can enter that detail over here. They can select which place, or they can just click on that icon to get their location, and they can click on this search button. Now at bottom, you can also display some categories if you want. Now if you don't like this header design, if you don't like this entire design, there are several other designs available in this website as well. For example, this is another header design. So if you don't like this one, you can go with this header design. Or maybe if you don't even like this one, then there is another header design, which is this one. Now here, as you can see, there is a video playing in the background. You have your search bar over here at the bottom. When you click on that, you will see all the icons with this categories. So as you can see, there are different designs and layouts for header layout. So if you don't like this thing, you can go with some other header design. And similarly for all the things that is present on this website, for every single thing, there are different designs option available. I'll explain you about that later on. Now when you scroll down, you will see your second section. Now here, as you can see, we are displaying different listings, and you can see this looks really amazing. The design of this listing is really amazing, and there are different versions of this design available as well. I'll explain you that very soon. Now in this design, as you can see at the top, we have the featured image, and you also have this heart icon. If you click on this icon, this will be added to your favorite list. So you can go back to your dashboard and you can see all your favorite listings. Then you will see the pricing thing. So here the pricing over here is moderate. The pricing over here on the three websites, all the three listings have moderate pricing. If the user wants, they can also change this thing to low pricing or high pricing. Then you will see the category, whether the shop is open now or not, and you can see the name of the shop, and you can see whether this thing is claimed or not. You can also see the different categories or different things that this provider offers. And here at the bottom left, they will display you the location of this particular listing. You can click on this button to directly call them, or you can click on this button to show this listing on the map. Now, as I said earlier, there are different versions of this design available. If you don't like this listing design, you can go with something like this. Now as you can see, this is also listing design, but this is very much different than this one. Or if you don't even like this one, you can also go with some other listing design like this one. So similarly, we have around 6 or 7 different designs like this. So if you don't like any one of these, there are more designs available for you. And one more thing, you can also display ads over here just like this. Now here, as you can see, these are listings, but these are ads. Now what does this ad mean and how this thing works? So someone, for example, this listing owner will pay you some extra money, and this all happens automatically. They don't have to contact you to pay you money and everything. I'll show you how that thing works. So if they pay you some extra money, you can display their listing everywhere on your website. Now here, just like this, their listing will display everywhere on front, everywhere at top. So if you see the search page, if you see the archive page, if you see the home page, the ads will display the first. As you can see, this ad is displaying first because this person is paying us some extra money. So this is how this thing works. Now when you scroll down, you will see the different locations. Now again, to display these locations, this is just a simple grid slider. If you don't like this design, if you want some other design to display the location, obviously there are many more designs available. Like if you see over here also we have a different design. Now as you can see, this is another design of, or this is another way of displaying your locations. Then when you scroll down, you can display different categories like this. And when you scroll down, we have different cuisines, or you can display different listings over here. Then when you scroll down, you have the activities. So whenever someone leaves any review on your website, you can see that as well. And people can rate that review as well. Whether that review was good or bad or anything, you can do that as well. When you scroll down again at the bottom, you will see this call to action section. You can click on this button and you will be redirected to some different page. Then at the bottom, if you have some sponsors or if you have some partners, you can display their icons or their logos at the bottom. So this is the homepage. As I said earlier, there are different ways or different styles of homepage. This is another one. If you don't like this one, you can go with this, or if you don't even like that, you can go with something like this. So there are many different versions available. There is a lot of flexibility available over here in terms of design. Now let me show you how the archive page or the search page will look like. So whenever someone searches for something, they will obviously enter their keyword, they will enter the location, and after that they will click on this search icon. Now when they do that, this is how the search page or the archive page will look like. Now again, for this also there are several different designs available. If you see on this website, or if you see over here, if you click on this search, if you come over here and click on this search bar, now as you can see, this search page design is totally different. Here at the left hand side we have a nice big map, and here at the right hand side we have the listings. Here also we have the same design, but the listing over here is grid. The listing over here is list, and the website that we are going to create over here, this is how it will look like. Here at the right hand side we do have the map, but this map is a little bit smaller. If you click on this map, it will display that location, or if it will display that listing. You can zoom in or zoom out to this map. You can click on this. You can click on this 4, which means that there are 4 different listings available in this area, in this location, and you can hover over that and you can read more about that. And this is how this design will look like. Again, if you want, you can just go with the grid design, you can go with the list design. Many different designs options are available. Now let's open a single listing page and let's see how that looks like. So let me open the first one over here, and let's also open first one on these pages just to see different single listing page design for different websites. Now as you can see, this is how the single listing page looks like. First of all, you have all the gallery images, so images related to this listing. Then after that, you have the name of this listing, different categories or different cuisines or different things that they offer services. Then the icon or the logo of this listing. You can share this, you can save this as your favorite. You can watch some video related to this listing. You can add a review, or you can also see the menu. If you click on see menu, you will be redirected over here. And here you can see you can create your own menu. I'll show you how to do that. Now when you scroll down, you will see the some description about this listing, and this they can also create different announcements. As I said you in the introduction, they can create different announcements, and that announcement will display over here in this single listing page. Now they can also display these things like different services or different features that this listing offer. And instead of this check mark icon or tick mark icon, you can display different icons for different things. For example, over here, accept credit and debit card, you can display this card icon. Pets friendly, you can display this icon. So instead of this icon, you can display different things or different icons for different options and for different features. Then you and your users can also create different coupons, and this is how that coupon will look like. You can create facts section, you can create menus, and this is how the comments, all the reviews and ratings will be displayed at the bottom. So a person leaving any review, they can also enter, or they can also upload images. So they can do that as well. Now at the right hand side, you will see the map. So you can see that this location on map, you can see the address, you can see the phone number, website, everything. If you want to contact this listing owner, you can simply fill in this form and click on send. Now there is another design. This is another design for the same listing page. As you can see here, we have the images at top full width. Then this is how all the other things look like. Okay, very much similar. Now with the right hand side, if you see over here in this sidebar, this is also add. So if someone is paying you extra money, you can display their listing on this sidebar. So this is how this ad system works. You'll understand about this thing in more detail later on in this video. And this is the third design, very much similar to the second design, but there are more designs available as well for the single listing. Now let me show you how this thing works, add listing thing. So if someone clicks on this add listing, how this thing goes. So first of all, if you click on this add listing, you will see this listing page. You will see this page. First, you have to select which plan do you want. So if you want, you can also create a free plan, or you can accept some money. If you want to raise some money, you can create premium plans as well. If a person chooses a second plan, they can click on this choose plan button and they will see this thing. So now as you can see, they can add this listing from the front end. When they scroll down, the right hand side thing changes according to the detail. So first of all, now it says tagline. When you scroll down, when you come to city, now as you can see, it is talking about city. So it is telling you what you should enter over here. Provide your city name for your business to show up on the map. Your customer can get direction. When you scroll down, you'll get more details over here. So this is helping your users to fill in this form. Okay, when you scroll down, so everything can be done from here. When they go at the bottom, they can click on save and preview. They can make the payment of $30 or whatever the price is, and this listing will be added to your website. Now once this user submits a listing, this website will automatically create an account for this user. And if this user wants to see that account, they can click on this icon, this user icon. And now this is the dashboard that person will see, or that user will see. Now they can see more things over here, all the different details they can see over here. They can see the monthly report, they can see the weekly report. They can click on announcements, they can create new announcements over here. They can see appointments. If there is any appointment, they can see that. They can approve, or they can just cancel or mark that as pending. They can click on this calendar and they can see wherever or on which all date they have appointments. So there is a lot of things available over here. If you click on coupons, now as you can see, I have already created a coupon. If they want, they can click on add new and they can create a new coupon. Similarly, if there is any message someone has emailed them or messaged them, they can see that from here. And this is the ad campaign that I'm talking about. If they want to promote their listing, they can create a new ad campaign. They can select this thing, and after that they can make the payment. So this is Spotlight. What happens if you select Spotlight, your ads will display on the home page like this. So they can see more things over here, and they can make payment through PayPal, Stripe, or they can also make bank transfer. Alright guys, so this was a very short demo of the website that you will be creating in this video. I hope you guys like the demo website. If you like the demo website, if you want to create the exact same website, make sure you watch the complete tutorial. Now before we proceed further, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. If you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up to this video and please share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can leave them in the comments section below. Now let's get started. Alright guys, to create this listing and directory website, in fact to create any kind of website, whether it be a listing and directory website, any e-commerce website, a blog or a simple website, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, nayashik.com, youtube.com, blogtoot.com, google.com, all these things are different domain names. So we also have to register a domain name on the internet so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can enter your domain name in the URL bar and they can land on your website. Now the second and the most important thing is a hosting account. So we have to register hosting. A hosting is basically a computer wherein all your website data is saved. So you see this entire website that you see on your screen, all the different pages, all the different media, images, everything that you see, this entire website is saved in a computer, and that computer is running 24/7 so that whenever someone visits your website from any particular country at any given time, they can always see your website live. Now without these two things, we just cannot proceed further. So we also have to register a domain name and we also have to get a hosting. Now there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but you don't have to worry about that. You can simply open a new tab and type in blogtoot.com/SG. SG stands for SiteGround, and this link is also given in the video description below. So you don't even have to type in this thing. Simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now here, as you can see, there are three different plans available. Now if you want a short and simple answer, if you want to save some time, you can just click on this Grow Big plan. You can just select this Grow Big plan and click on this Get Plan button and you can just proceed further. But if you want to understand more about hostings, any kind of hosting, you can watch for few more minutes. So as you can see, there are three different plans available: Startup, Grow Big and Go Geek. Now before selecting any plan, first you should see how many websites can you create in that plan or with that plan. For example, if you select this startup plan and if you want to create this website, so today you can create this website, you won't have any problem. You can create this entire website and you can have unlimited listings, unlimited pages. You won't have any problem at all. But tomorrow, if you want to create another website, maybe another listing website for some another niche, or maybe another e-commerce website, any kind of website. So tomorrow, if you want to create this second website or more websites, you cannot do that with this startup plan. Why? Because here, as you can see, with this plan you can create only one website. But if you select the Grow Big or the Go Geek plan, you can create unlimited websites. So today you're creating this entire website, this listing and directory website. Tomorrow, if you want to create another listing directory website, e-commerce website, blog website, any kind of website, you don't have to worry because you can create unlimited websites with these plans. In simple words, you just purchase this plan once, Grow Big plan once, and after that for all your future websites, you don't have to purchase a new plan. You can host all your website in this one single plan. Now the second thing that we should see is how much web space we are getting and what kind of web space is that. So in this startup plan, as you can see, we are getting 10 GB, in Grow Big we are getting 20, and in Go Geek we are getting 40 GB of web space. Now let me explain you how much web space do you actually need. So this entire website that you see on your screen, this entire website including all the different listings, all the different images, videos, whatever is present on this website, all the different pages, this entire website is not more than 200 MBs. So the size of the website is not more than 200 MBs. So basically, if you, for example, if you select this Grow Big plan, you can create more than 100 websites like this one and you won't have any problem. And even if you create a very huge website, for example, if you create this website and you have maybe more than 1 lakh listings, like more than 100,000 listings, thousands of different pages and thousands of different users, still your website space or your website size will not be more than 3 or 4 GB. So you don't have to worry about that. And most importantly, this web space, these guys are using the SSD space to host your website. Basically, there are two types of space, HDD and SSD. Most of the hosting providers in the market, they use the HDD plan because that is very cheap. But when your website is hosted on HTTP server, your website speed and performance is really bad. Your website takes a lot of time to load. Whenever someone opens a listing, it takes a lot of time to open that entire listing. But here at SiteGround, these guys are using the SSD storage to store and host your website. In fact, these guys are using the best and fastest SSD storage. And when your website is hosted on SSD server, your website speed and performance is really amazing. SSD storage is 20 to 25 times faster than the regular HDD storage. So if your website is hosted on SiteGround, it will be really fast. The performance will be really amazing. Now the third thing that you have to see over here is how many monthly visitors can you manage. So in starter plan, this plan can handle 10,000 monthly visitors. Grow Big plan can handle 25,000 monthly unique visitors. Go Geek plan can handle more than 100,000 monthly visitors or more than 1 lakh monthly visitors. Now many people get confused over here. They think that, for example, if they select the Grow Big plan and if they are getting more than 25,000 monthly visitors, they think that they will have to upgrade to Go Geek plan once they reach this limit, 25,000 monthly visitors. But that is not the case. If you select the Grow Big plan and even if your website is getting more than maybe 50-60,000 monthly visitors, still Grow Big plan can easily handle your website. This is just to give you an idea about which plan is better for what kind of website. Then after that, we also get unmetered traffic or unlimited bandwidth. So there is no upper limit on bandwidth. So you can have unlimited downloads and unlimited uploads on your website. We also get free WordPress installation, free WordPress auto updates, and free SSL certificate. Now, if you see this website, if you see my demo website, any one of these websites, you will see this logpad over here. When you click on this logpad, it says connection is secure, and you must have an SSL certificate, because if you don't have an SSL certificate installed on your website, you cannot accept online payments. And also when someone visits your website, Google Chrome will say that this website is not secure. So we don't want that. And because we are also collecting online payments, SSL certificate is compulsory. If you don't have that thing installed, you cannot accept online payments. Then after that, you have the free daily backups and free CDN. So CDN will basically improve the security of your website. And even if something happens to your website, you have the daily backup. You can easily restore your website. You get free business email accounts. So instead of something regular like nayyar@gmail.com or nayyar@yahoo.com, you can get an email account like username at your website name.com, like nayyar@google.com, something like that. So you can have an email address with the extension of your website name. We also get WP CLI and SSH support. We have unlimited databases. We have dynamic caching to furthermore improve the speed and performance of your website. You have on-demand backup copies, free professional site transfer. So if you're using some other hosting and if you're not really happy with that, you can contact them. You can purchase any plan and they will transfer your website from that hosting to SiteGround for free. So there are a lot of features available. You can go through that. But basically, if you want a short and simple answer for most of the people, I recommend to start with the Grow Big plan, obviously, because here you can create unlimited websites, you get more features and you have more resources than the startup plan. So simply select this plan and click on this Get Plan button. Now you will see this page and here we have to register a new domain name. So whatever domain name you want to register, simply type in that domain name over here and select the perfect domain name extension. So here as you can see, we have .com, .net, .org. There are some country specific domain name extensions available as well. For example, .in for India and .nz for New Zealand and some more. We have some generic as well like .online, .shop, .blog, so many different domain name extensions available. So simply type in the domain name that you want to register, select the domain name extension and click on proceed. Now, if you've already registered your domain name somewhere else, like many people register their domain name on some other website like GoDaddy or Namecheap. So if you already have registered a domain name somewhere else on any other hosting platform or on any other domain name website, you can type in that domain name over here and click on proceed. Now you'll see this page and here first of all you have to enter your account information. Now under your account information you have to enter your email address and you have to choose a password. Now whatever email address and password you enter over here, this will become your login credentials. So next time whenever you want to come to SiteGround, whenever you want to log into a SiteGround cPanel or a control panel, you will have to enter this email address and password. So make sure whatever email address and password you enter over here, make sure to remember that, write it down somewhere if you want. Then after that, you have to enter your client information, which is just your basic information like your country name, first name, last name, your address, phone number, all this basic information. Now these two things are not compulsory, so you can just leave them, company name and tax ID. Then after that you have your payment information. So here you just have to enter your credit card, debit card or your ATM card number, card expiry date, CVV number which is given, the 3-digit number which is given at the back of your card, and obviously your card holder name. Now one thing to note over here is that only 3 types of cards are accepted over here: Visa, MasterCard and American Express. Visa and MasterCard are very common throughout the world, so you should have one of these. If you don't have this, for example, many people in India have the RuPay card. Now RuPay is a domestic card which is accepted only within India. Outside India it is not accepted. So if you have a RuPay card or if you have some other card, you cannot make the payment over here. Make sure you have a Visa or a MasterCard. You can just go to your bank branch and they can exchange your card within 7 days with the Visa or a MasterCard. Then after that you have your purchase information. Now here we don't have to change anything, we just have to check everything. So under plan we have selected Grow Big Plan. Under data center location, this will automatically be selected for you based on your location. So because I'm from Mumbai, for me Singapore is selected, Asia location is selected. You can click on this and obviously you can change this location, but that is not recommended. Data center location should be the location nearest to your current location. So for me it is Asia. If you're from India, Pakistan, China kind of country, for you Asia will be selected. If you're from some other country, for example if you're from somewhere from USA, some location in USA will be selected for you. Then after that we have the period, and by default here 12 months is selected. Make sure you don't change this thing. If you change this thing you'll have to pay some extra money, so make sure you don't change this thing. Now come at the bottom and tick mark these 2 things. Now here as you can see, the total amount that you have to pay is just $71. So for 1 complete year of hosting we just have to pay $71, and that is really amazing because as I said earlier, SiteGround is really the #1 hosting provider available in the market right now, and for the #1 hosting provider, for 1 complete year you're just getting it for just $71. So once you tick mark these 2 things, just click on this Pay Now button. Okay, so once you click on that Pay Now button and once you make the payment, you have to open a new tab and you have to type in my.siteground.com. Now you'll see this page. Now here you have to enter the email address and password that you have selected in your previous step under account information. So under account information, whatever email address and password you have selected, type in the same email address and password over here and click on login. Now you'll see this page and here you have to click on this option websites. Now here you'll see all the different websites that is linked with this hosting. Now we had selected this domain name, if you remember, nayashik.com. So you will see your domain name over here, and below your domain name you will see this button Site Tools. Click on that button. Now first of all, here there can be 2 scenarios. First scenario is that you have just registered a new domain name. So that is really amazing because you don't have to do any extra steps. But if you have registered your domain name outside SiteGround on some other website like GoDaddy, Namecheap or Google Domains, you have to first link your domain name with SiteGround. So let me show you how that is done. So for example, if you have registered your website on GoDaddy, you will go to godaddy.com. Obviously sign into your account. Now once you log into your account, you will see all the different domain names that you have registered with this account, and whatever domain name you want to use with this SiteGround, you can select that. For example, for maybe with this for this we want to use this domain name, privilegedbags.in. So if you want to link this domain name with SiteGround, you can select this domain name, and besides every single domain name you will see this DNS. Click on that DNS button. Now here you will see your name servers. What you have to do is you have to click on change, and you have to delete these name servers from here. So just delete both of them. Now come back to your website, scroll down, and here you'll see your own name server. So copy the name server number 1, come back over here, paste it under line 1, copy your name server number 2, and come back over here, paste it under line 2 and click on save. Now once you click on save, it can take up to 24 hours to link your domain name with SiteGround. Now by that time we can do few more things. We can install WordPress. We can install first of all SSL certificate on that domain. So to do that, from the left hand side you will see security, click on that, and under that you will see SSL manager, click on that. Now from here you have to select the domain name on which you want to install SSL. For me it is lp2.nayashik.com. So I'll select this domain name, and under SSL or under select SSL you will see this Let's Encrypt option. Select the Let's Encrypt option and click on get. So within 2 minutes, when you click on get, within 2 minutes SSL certificate will be installed on this domain name, and once it is successfully installed on your domain name, you will see your domain over here at the bottom, and besides your domain name it should say active. Okay, now once you install SSL certificate on this domain name, now you can install WordPress on this domain. So to do that, from the left hand side click on WordPress, click on install and manage. Now here you'll see two options. Now before that, first you should see whether WordPress is automatically installed on your domain name. So if you see your domain name at the bottom, which means it means that WordPress is automatically installed on your domain name, you simply have to click on this button, log into admin panel. If you don't see your domain name over here at the bottom, click on this first option, WordPress. And now we can install WordPress on this domain. So select your domain name from here. So I'm selecting this domain, lp2.naishik.com. Under installation path, make sure it is as it is, just leave it as it is. Don't type in anything or don't do anything with this. For language also, leave it to English and untick this thing. If you see this thing tick mark, install WordPress starter, untick this thing because this is just a plugin that we don't need. So make sure this is unticked. Now under username, just type in any username of your choice. And under password also, just select any password that whatever password you want. And under email address, type in your personal email address and make sure you don't tick mark this thing at the bottom. Okay, make sure both these things are unticked, and after that you can just click on install. Now as you can see, WordPress has started installing on your domain name. This generally takes around 10 to 12 seconds. So let's wait. Alright guys, now as you can see, WordPress is successfully installed on your domain name, and now you can see your domain name at the bottom. Let it load. Now as you can see, lp2.naishik.com. So once you see your domain name at the bottom, besides this domain name, you will see this button, log into admin panel. Click on this button. Now you will see this page. Okay, you will be automatically redirected to this page, and this is your dashboard page. So this is the most important page of your website because from this page you will be controlling your website. Whether you want to change the style of your website, whether you want to add or delete any functionality from your website, managing comment, everything can be done from here. And whenever you want to come to this page, simply type in your website name or your domain name. After that, put a /wp-admin. You will land on this page. Now, whenever you install WordPress on a new domain name, there are a few basic things that we have to understand, and there are a few basic settings that we have to do. So let's first do that. So from the left hand side, you'll see there are several options available. First option is obviously your dashboard option, and this is your dashboard. Then after that, you have the post option. So if you click on that, you will see one post is automatically created for you. Hello world. This is a dummy post. So later on, you can just go ahead and delete this post. Now this option will be used to create different blogs and different posts. So click on add new and you can create a new blog. We'll see that thing later on in this video. Then you have the media option, which will be used to manage all the media. So all the images, videos, whatever you have uploaded on your website, you can see everything from here and you can manage them. Then you have the pages option, which again will be used to manage different pages, to create different pages, to edit pages, to delete pages. Then we have the comment option, which will be used to manage comment. If you want to approve, unapprove a comment, delete a comment, mark a comment as a spam, you can do everything from here. Then you have the appearance option. Now under appearance option, you'll see there are a few themes automatically installed and one is automatically activated for you. Now if you open your website in a new tab, let's see how your website looks. So right now your website should look something like this, and this is because of this theme. As you can see, the thumbnail on this theme matches your website, and this is what a theme does. A theme basically changes the style and appearance of your website. Now if I don't do anything on the website, if I just change some other theme, for example, if I activate this theme, 2017 theme, let's click on activate. If I come back to my website and refresh it again, now as you can see, the website design is completely changed. So this is basically what a theme does. Now you should always have only one theme installed and activated. So all these extra themes, we can just delete them. Now we'll be using some other theme, not this theme. Obviously this is really boring. We'll be using some other theme that will convert this boring website into something amazing like this one. But before that, we have some more things to do. Now at the left hand side, you will see plugins. Click on plugins. Now here you will see one plugin will be automatically and already installed and activated for you, SG Optimizer. Now this is a very important plugin because this plugin will furthermore improve the speed and performance of your website. This is a caching plugin, basically optimization plugin, and this plugin is available only for SiteGround users, as you can see. So if you're using some other hosting, you might not see this plugin. Now, what is a plugin? A plugin is an add-on, or it's kind of a software that will add some more features and functionalities to your WordPress website. You will understand about this thing later on, because right now we don't have any features, like we don't have any by default, we don't have any such feature using which we can create listing, using which we can accept payments and all. So later on in this website, we will be using some plugins using which we can accept payments, we can create listings, we can create dashboard and everything. Then after that, at the left hand side, you will see settings. Click on that. Now, first of all, you have your site title. So basically change this thing, enter some other titles. I'll just enter over here, ListingPro. Basically, you have to give your website a name. So just type in whatever name you want for your website. Now, after that, you have your tagline. Now, under tagline, you have to describe your website in few words. Okay, so whatever it is, you can just type in that. Then you have your WordPress address and your site address. Now, right now, if you see your website is not secure, if you click on this, it says your connection is not secure, which simply means that SSL is not properly installed on your website. So what you can do is if you see HTTP over here, make it HTTPS. Both at top and bottom, make it HTTPS. Okay, make sure both at top and bottom it is HTTPS. Then after that, you will see your admin email address. If you see some random email address over here, delete that and enter your own personal email address. Under membership, tick mark this thing, anyone can register, so that anyone can come to your website, they can register as a customer. After that, you have your time zone. So you can click on over here, you can select your own time zone from here. So I'm selecting Kolkata. And obviously, if you're from some other country, you can select some other time zone from here. You can change the date format, time format, and after that, click on Save Changes. Now, when you click on Save Changes, you will be logged out and you have to log in again. So let's click on Login. And now, as you can see, this website is 100% secure. Now we have this SSL certificate. Now under Settings, you will see permalinks. Click on that. Now make sure over here post name is selected. If you see some other thing is selected, like date and name is selected, just tick mark this option, post name, go at the bottom and click on Save Changes. Now let's come back to dashboard. Now whenever you come back to your dashboard, you will see these extra things. These things are not very useful, so we can go ahead, click on Screen Options, and we can untick all these widgets from here. Now later on, you'll get some useful widgets, you can use them over here. Alright guys, so with this, all the basic settings related to your WordPress website is now completed. Alright guys, now let's do one thing. Let's install a new theme, because right now if you see, this is how your website is looking, and we don't want a website like this. We want an amazing website like this one, which has some really amazing features like adding listing menus and everything. So for that, we have to install a new theme, and with that theme we'll also get many different plugins for free. So to get that theme, simply open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/listing. Now this link is also given in the video description below, so you don't even have to type in this thing. Simply click on that link, you should be redirected to this page. Now this is the theme that we want, ListingPro WordPress directory theme. And if you scroll down, you can see all the different features. This is the latest version 2.5, and with that they have added all the booking feature, which all we'll be using in this video. All these features that is added, we'll be using all of them in this video. As you can see, easy setup feature, all the features that you can just go ahead, scroll down, learn more about this theme, all the different features available in this theme. Now what you have to do, you have to purchase this theme, and you can see the rating is really amazing. More than 15,000 sales and more than 1,300 people have rated it with an average rating of 4.8, which is really amazing. Now you can go ahead and you can just purchase this theme. So this is just $69. I'm saying just $69 because this is a one-time payment. So you make this payment once and you can have this theme forever. You don't have to, this is not a recurring payment, like you don't have to pay every year or every 2 years or 3 years. You have this, you just make the payment once and you can have this theme for lifetime. And not only that, even if this theme gets updated, for example, this is the 2.5 version, even if this theme gets more updates in future in 2 or 3 years, you can still keep on getting those updates. You don't have to pay for the updates as well. So this is really amazing. And not only that, with that you also get 6 months of support. As you can see, 6 months support from Creative Studio. So if you have any problem installing the theme, or if you don't find the theme feature that you're looking for, anything like that, any problem, you can just contact them and they will help you out. So you have 6 months of support with you. So just simply go ahead, click on this buy now button and purchase this theme. Now once you purchase this theme, you will see your username at the top right. Hover over that and click on downloads. Now from here you have to search for ListingPro theme, click on this download button, select the second option, not the first option, second option, installable WordPress file only. Click on that, you will see a zip file will be downloaded like this. Now I already have this zip file, so I'll cancel this thing. Now once you download that zip file, you have to upload that zip file on your website. So let me show you how you can do that. So for that, come back to your dashboard, click on appearance, click on add new, upload theme, choose file, and simply select that file that you have just downloaded. So this is the file that we have just downloaded. Select this file, click on open and click on install now. Now you can see the progress at the bottom left corner of your screen. So let's wait until it is 100% installed. Okay, so once this theme is successfully installed, you will get this option. Simply click on this activate link and this theme will be activated. Now first of all, you will see this quick setup. Click on start and this setup will start. Now you can choose between WP Bakery and Elementor. Obviously the obvious choice should be Elementor, so we'll select Elementor and click on next. Now you can click on yes, I am ready, and this will install Elementor plugin and all these different plugins for you. So these plugins will, as you can see, add these particular functionalities to your website. So click on this option, I am ready, and as you can see, this is now started installing. Now once this is completed, you will see the next page, which is this. Now what you can do is there are 3 different designs available. If you want, you can just select this thing, click on accept. It will, get all these designs for you. But what I want to do is I'll skip this thing just to show you everything from scratch. So that in future, even if you want to go from this design to this design, you know how to do that. So I'll skip this section, but obviously you can select the third section or first section, whatever section you want, and click on accept. I'll skip this thing. Now, if you want to import the content, if you click on that, I don't recommend to do that. So what this will do is this will import all this demo data for you, all these images, all this, everything for you. So again, if you want, you can just click on import content, but I want to skip this thing. So I'll click on skip this step. Now you will be automatically redirected to your dashboard. Now the first thing that you have to do, you have to enter your purchase code over here. So where you will get your purchase code, if you come back to your website, click on download. You can click on this option, license certificate and purchase code text file, and it will download a text file for you. Or you can do one thing, you can click on this option. You can click on this theme, go to support. Now when you scroll down, here at bottom, you will see your purchase code. Now as you can see here, it says purchase codes. I'll copy this purchase code from here, come back to this website and paste it over here. Now once you paste in this purchase code, you have to select whether this is a live site or a test site. For me, I'll select this live site and click on activate. And now as you can see, congratulations, your site is now activated. Now let's do one thing. Let's again come back to this website and refresh it. And now as you can see, the website now looks completely different. We'll change the design furthermore. But for now, you can do one thing, come back to dashboard. And again, you will get this Elementor thing. I don't want this, so I'll just untick this Elementor thing from here. Now I want to see whether everything is working fine or not. So if I come over here, if I click on add listing. Now this, if you see something like this, this is because this theme is basically based on WP Bakery page builder, but we have selected Elementor. So that is the reason why it shows something like this, but it is very easy to fix this thing. What you can do is you can click on this edit page link at the top, or you can just go ahead in the dashboard, click on pages, select this option, submit your listing, and you can also edit this page from here. So click on edit and you will see this page. Now cut this thing. And what we have to do is we have to edit this page with Elementor. So we have to fix all these pages according to Elementor. So click on this button, edit with Elementor. Now this is the code. We don't want this code, so we can simply cut this or delete this section. Now we can add a new section. So to do that, it is very simple, or you can just go ahead from the left hand side, search for submit listing, and you will see this option. Drag and drop this over here and this thing will be present. Now as you can see, this is now present for you. If you want, you can give a title or a subtitle to this, and after that click on update. Now if I cut this page again, come back to my website. Let's see, click on this add listing button. And now as you can see, we don't have any problem. You can see this page. Now the best thing over here is that you don't have to create this form from scratch. Obviously you can do that. You can edit something in this form, but I would not recommend you to do that. Now as you can see, just by doing that one thing, you have this entire page in front of you. So this is very amazing. Now this is one of the most amazing thing about this theme, that this is very easy to set up. This theme is very easy to set up, and it really saves you a lot of time to create this website. Now you can submit your listing from here. You can just enter the listing title, address and everything, and you can do everything from here. And even your users can come to your website and they can do everything from here, and they can submit the listings from this page. But before that, we have to do few things. For example, here a person has to select a city, but we haven't created any cities, and we also haven't added Google API key. So no one can, if you have the Google API key, if you just type in MUM, anything like that, it will show you the Mumbai and everything, but this is not working right now. So we have to do few things. We have to create cities, we have to create categories, we have to enable the Google Map API key, and after that, as you can see, here is the category. After that, this thing will be working properly. So you can come to your dashboard. Now let me show you how you can create a listing from the dashboard. So to create a listing from the dashboard, you will see this listing option, click on that. Now you can simply click on add new, and you will get a very similar option, but this is from the back end and this is from the front end. Now from the back end, you can create, now as you can see, first of all, you will get this error over here that this page cannot display Google Map correctly because we have not enabled that. So let's first create categories, and first let me just come back. Let's first create categories, locations, features and all, and after that we can add the Google Map API key, and after that we can create our first listing. Now let me start with categories. So from the left hand side under listings, you will see categories, click on that. Now categories will depend on what kind of website you're creating. For example, if you're creating this website for a niche, for maybe restaurants, only for listing restaurants in a city or in your country or in the entire world, then you can create different categories based on that, and you can get your inspiration from this website. Like here, as you can see, Brazilian, burgers, bars, these can be your different categories, like different types of restaurants. So you can create a category like that. If you're creating this listing website for something else, maybe to list, maybe to list something else, maybe to list job websites, then your categories will be accordingly. For example, this website is created to list different places. So if you come over here, this here the categories will be totally different. Okay, now here as you can see, biking, taxis, no rental cars, this is the category. If you come back to this website, here also the category will be totally different. So here, this is how it works. If you see over here, now this website, this is the classic website. This website is listing everything. So if you're doing something like this, then your category will be, automotives, restaurants, shopping, beauty and spa, hotels. These will be your categories if you're listing everything and anything on your website. So accordingly, you can create different categories on your website. Now, obviously, it is always better to select a particular niche, any niche, and create your website around that. So maybe we are selecting restaurants. So our categories will be something like this: Indian, Italian, or those kind of restaurants. So I'll create a new category, Indian. Now, when you create a category, you have few options at the bottom. First of all, you just have to enter the name. Now, when you scroll down, you have the category banner, category features. We have not yet created the features, but you should always upload the category banner. So what is this banner? These images that you see, these are the category banners. Now, if you don't have your images already, so you can do one thing. There is a link given in the video description below. If you click on that link, you will go to my website blogtoot.com. Now here, as you can see, for every single tutorial that I create, I always create these different blogs. And if you click on that link, you will go to one of these blogs, and you will see at the bottom this link, download free images. When you click on this download button, you will download a zip file, and when you unzip that file, you will see all these images. Okay, so you can download that file, you can get all these images for yourself, so that you can use these images to create a website. So as you can see, these images are of different locations. These images are of those partners. Then these images are for creating the pricing plan for categories and everything. So as you can see, this is how it works. So you can just go ahead and download those images. So if you do that, let's upload some category images. Let me go to upload file. It is under media categories. I'll upload everything from here. Okay, now as you can see, all these images are now getting uploaded, and you can also see the upload speed of your website is really fast. So I'm selecting this option maybe for this. Click on insert into post. So this will be your banner. You can also upload a category icon for the search page and the archive page, so that when someone clicks on over here with this name, it will also display an icon. So if you have some icon, you can upload that icon from here. And after that, click on add new category. Alright, so now as you can see, one category is added, but here we should see an image under category banner. Let's see, click on edit. Okay, so if you don't see that that option, you can do it like this, click on edit, and after that just make sure you upload it again and update this page. Now let's go back to categories, and now as you can see, you should see something like this. Now similarly, you can go ahead, create more categories. Now let me create a new category, Italian. And let me just click on add new category, and from here we can click on edit and we can add that image, category banner. Maybe let's select some other image. Maybe let's select this image, click on insert into post and click on update. Now similarly, you can go ahead, click on back to categories, and you can create unlimited categories from here. Now once you create categories, after that you can create more things. For example, you can create locations. So click on locations. Now all the locations that you want to add. So maybe I'll start with Mumbai. So I'll just type in Mumbai. And under location image, again, you can just first click on add new location. Then you can click on edit. And from here, location image, you can upload some location image. So let's do that. I'll come back to media, and here we have locations. So let me upload these images from here. And again, as you can see, the upload speed is really amazing. It is uploading these images really fast. Maybe let me select some other image for this. Maybe let me select this image for Mumbai. So I'll select this image, click on insert into post and click on update. Now again, we'll go back to locations and let's add one more location, maybe New York. Again, click on add new location, edit this thing and upload that location image. Maybe let's select this image, click on insert into post, update this thing. So similarly, again, you can just go ahead, add many locations or unlimited locations from here. Now we can create different features. So let me show you what features are I've already shown you in the demo website, but let me again show you. If you open anything, now for every single listing, as you can see, they can create these features, like whether they can tick mark these features, whether they accept credit card, debit card, whether they have online delivery, dogs are allowed in their restaurants or not, or street parking is available, Wi-Fi is available or not. So these features, okay, so you can create these kind of features. So maybe Wi-Fi can be a feature first of all. Now for this, you can do one thing. We can also upload some icons. So you can go to this website, fontawesome.com, or you can just open this link in a new tab. And from here, you can search for that icon. For example, we are searching for Wi-Fi. So if you search for Wi-Fi, you'll see so many different icons. If you want to use this icon, you can click on this and you'll get the code. So we have to, and that code will look something like this. As you can see, FA dash the name of the icon. So here it is FA dash Wi-Fi, this much, okay? FA dash Wi-Fi, we want only this much. So I'll type that thing over here, FA dash or FA hyphen Wi-Fi, click on add new feature. And now you should see feature icon over here with Wi-Fi. And similarly, cards accepted. So we'll go here, we'll search for, maybe come back. And here we'll search for cards, or maybe let me search for credit card. Okay, now you have these icons. Maybe I want to select this icon, click on this icon. And now here, as you can see, the code is FA-credit-card. You can see that code over here right at the top, credit card. This is the code. So just before this code, you just have to enter FA. So you can copy this code name from here. Come over here, first type in FA hyphen and paste in that code name. Click on add new feature. And now as you can see, another feature is added and you can also see that icon. Similarly, you can go ahead and create unlimited features from here. Now, when you create features, you again have to go to categories. And for different type of categories, you can have different features. For example, in Indian, you can go and you can select what all features you want to enable. So I want to enable Wi-Fi. I want to select cards accepted, click on update. Similarly, I'll go back to Italian and I'll do the same thing. Or what you can do is you can first create features and after that you can create categories. So that will be a little bit easier for you. Now, once you create these things, now you can create a listing. So you can again go back to your website. And if you refresh from here, now as you can see, if you select city, you already have few options. If you select category, you already have few options. And these things are compulsory. So that is the reason why we first created them. Now, one more thing is left actually. We did not add this Google thing so that, map can be displayed on the single listing page and also on different archive pages. So let's see how we can do that. So to create a new Google API key, you can open a new tab and type in blogtool.com/Google-API. Again, as you can see, this link is also given in the video description below. So you can click on that link. Now you'll see this page, and here you have to click on go to console. So if you're not already logged in, first make sure you log in from any Google account, and after that click on go to console. Basically log in from any Gmail account. Now when you click on go to console, you will be redirected to this website console.cloud.google.com, and you will see a screen something like this. Now what you have to do is, first of all, you have to go at the top. I have created many different options over here. If you have not created a project, you can create a new project. You can click on over here, click on new project. You can name this project anything. So let me do one thing. We are creating ListingPro. So I'll name this project ListingPro tutorial. Okay. And after that, I'll click on create. Now after that, this thing will be created. Once it is created, as you can see, first you will see that option over here that this thing is now created at the top right under this bell icon. You will see that. Now once it is created, again you have to click on over here, and this time you have to select that new created project. So this is the one, ListingPro tutorial. I'll click on that. So once you click on that, you will see a new screen, and from here first you have to select all the different options that you want to enable, all the Google Map APIs that you want to enable. So we want to enable all these different APIs. So we have to go ahead, click on geolocation API. And if you see this manage option, it means that it is automatically enabled for you. If you don't see that, if you see a blue enable button, click on enable. Then after that, click on back, select the second option. Again, if it is not enabled for you, if you see a blue button which says enable, first make sure it is enabled. And after that, you will see this manage button, click on back. And similarly, go ahead and enable, make sure all of these is enabled. I have done that. If I click on any one of these, as you can see, everything is now enabled. So once you have enabled all these things, you can come back to this page. So for that, click on this hamburger icon, and you can select this option APIs and services. And under that, you can click on credentials. Now, as you can see, a new credential will be created for you. If it is not created for you, you can click on create credentials. Select the first option, API key. This will create a key for you. Let's wait. Now, as you can see, you will get this API key. Simply copy it from here. Come back to your website. I'll not copy this thing. I'll delete this thing because I have already created this. I'll select the second one. Use this one. So it's simple. Just click on create credentials API key. You will get your API key. Click on copy. After that, come back to your dashboard. Now from the left hand side at the bottom, you will see this option, theme options. Hover over that and click on maps, which is over here, map. Click on map. Now you will see your API key over here. Some API key will be automatically present. Delete this one, paste in your own API key that you have copied from here, and click on save changes. Now, if you want to see whether this thing is working or not, you can go to listing, click on listing, this blue option, click on add listing and go to the map section, scroll down. Now, as you can see earlier, if you remember, we were getting some error in the map, but we don't get that error now. Now it is automatic. This is successfully displaying, which means that this is 100% working. Now we can come back. And now you can create your first listing. So again, you can just go ahead, you can create it from here, from the front end, or you can also create from the back end. So let's first create from the back end, and later on, I'll also show you how to create it from the front end. Both are same options, nothing to show, but I'll show you anyways. So first come over here under listings, click on add new. Now let me do one thing. Let me open a listing over here so that we can copy paste everything from here. Now, first of all, what will be the title? So this will be the title, the listing name. So we'll copy this title from here. I'll copy only this much, paste it over here. Then after that, this much that you see, this is just the description, simple description that a person can type in over here like this. So I'll just do one thing. I'll paste in the description that I've just copied. Now we'll scroll down and we'll enter more details. So first of all, we have business tagline text, which is this text. If you see just under that name, you will see quality is everything. That is the tagline. We'll enter that tagline over here. Now Google address, you'll click on over here and you will enter some address. And when you enter address, you can see you will get all these, options from the bottom. So I'll just select Mumbai and it will automatically get the latitude and longitude code, and it will display that thing on the map. You can zoom in, zoom out like this. It all depends on you. Now, when you scroll down, you can also enter your phone number, all these details, and it will display it like this. As you can see, your phone number will be displayed like this. You can enter your phone number, your WhatsApp number, then your email address, which again will be displayed over here if you have entered that email address. So let me enter some email address over here. Your website name, if you have any website, that website name, for example, here, I'll copy this website link address, enter it over here. Now you can also enter your Twitter page, your Facebook page, LinkedIn, all those different links. Now what I'll do is I'll simply maybe copy this link, paste everything over here. Okay. And a YouTube link. So all those links can be entered. Now images gallery. So these galleries that you see at the top, this is the images gallery. So let's enter some images over here. Click on upload images. Click on select file. Maybe let me do one thing. Let me select, let's see. Let me select some of these images. Okay, maybe let's select these 5 images. And again, as you can see, the upload speed is really amazing. Once you select these 5 images, you can just see this button at the bottom right corner. Now, once you upload these images, you will see this button at the bottom right corner, save featured gallery. Click on that button and you can see these images over here. Now, price status, you can select whether inexpensive, moderate, what is the pricing status in this listing or in this restaurant, whatever it is. So I'm selecting moderate. And you can also set this thing from which price range to what price range do you offer products or food or whatever it is. Okay. So maybe I'll select $5 to $1,000. Verify claimed. This is claimed. If you don't claim this thing, if it is not verified, for example, if a user creates, that will not be claimed, that will not be verified. You have to verify that thing. I'll show you how that thing works. Now, first of all, let's see how these facts are created. So frequently asked questions about this listing can be entered over here. This will be question. This will be the simple answer. If you want to create one more, if you want to add more, click on add new, click on second one and copy the second question, paste it over here, and obviously copy the second answer, paste it over here like this. You can add more. You can just do more things like that. Now when you scroll down, you'll see the business hour. You can go ahead. By default it is 9 AM to 5 PM. If you want to change that, for example, if you want to change that for maybe Friday, I'll delete that Friday. Now I'll select Friday from here. Maybe for Friday it is 9, instead of 9 it is 11. Where is here it is 11 AM to maybe 3 PM. Okay, I'll select this option, click on add. So as you can see, this is how it is added. You can delete all this and you can add your own timings. Now your business logo, which will be this logo. Okay, so whatever logo you have, if you have a logo, you can just go ahead and insert that logo. Now at the right hand side, you will see document, click on document. Now, first of all, you have to select a category. So maybe this is an Indian restaurant, so I'll select Indian. Location, this is in Mumbai, so I'll select Mumbai because if you remember here also we have selected Mumbai. And you can also set a featured image, which will be this image. Let me show you. If you come back to the home page, these images that is displayed at the top, these are the featured images. So let me upload some image as featured image. Maybe let me upload this image as featured image. Alright, so after this, you can just click on publish and this listing will be created. If I click on view listing, if you click on view listing and if you see any error like this, if I refresh it, you can again go back to your website. From the left hand side, you will see settings. Hover over that, click on permalinks. Make sure post name is selected. Now go ahead, click on save changes. Again, let's go to listings. Let's view this thing in a new tab. And now as you can see, you won't see that problem. So sometimes it happens. If you see this again, this is the default style. We'll change the style of this listing later on, but right now we're just creating a few simple listings. Now there are a few more things that we have to do. So if you edit this listing, let me edit this listing in a new tab. If you scroll down, there are a few more options at the bottom. Now here, as you can see, if you remember, we have created these features. So if these features are available over here, you can tick mark these as well. Click on update. Now if you come over here, refresh it, those features will be added. Now as you can see, cards accepted and Wi-Fi also available. Now if you want, you can also add some custom things. For example, obviously this theme might not include everything that you want, okay, all the different options. So if it is the case for you, you can create your own options. Let me show you how you can do that. And I think we have done that thing over here. Let me open first of all a listing just to show you how that thing works. Now here, as you can see on this listing, on this demo listing, here is at the right hand side, we have some additional information. Okay, so these kind of thing, good for group, do you accept Bitcoin, all these things. So you can have, or you can create something like this. Here also we have some additional information. So if you want to create these kind of additional information, you can again come back to your dashboard. Under listings, you will see form fields. You can click on that, click on add new field, and there are different types of fields. Now let me show you first. Let's create a very simple one, a very just yes or no. So it is do they accept Apple Pay? So this will be the title. We'll enter this title over here, and field type, whether this is just text, checkbox, multi-check, radio, whatever the option is. So if it is just text, you can select text, and you can select the category for which do you want to display these options. I'm selecting both these categories. After that, click on publish. Now let's create a new field. So click on add new field. This was a simple text field. Now we can create some more things like I'll tap veg/non-veg, and here instead of text, let me select maybe drop down, and here you have to separate your options with comma. Only veg, maybe this can be one option. I'm just showing you that how this is done. Only non-veg, or both veg and non-veg. Alright, so these will be three options, and these options are, as you can see, separated by commas in between. Now again, I'll tick mark these two things, click on publish. Now if I come back to my listing again and if refresh it, and if I scroll down at the bottom, I'll get those options. Now as you can see, under veg and non-veg, this is a drop down. I'm selecting both veg and non-veg, and this is just a text. Accept, do you accept Apple Pay? I'll just type in yes. So if I do this thing, if I click on update, come over here, if I refresh this thing, now here as you can see at the right hand side under additional information, you have these things. So you can create your own custom fields if you want. Right guys, now similarly you can just go ahead and create many more listings, and there are many more things left. If I go back to my dashboard, listing author, if you come over here, you can create menus, you can create coupons, you can create different things. We also have to enable different things. We have not yet enabled appointments and few more things. So if you want, you can create appointments, you can create announcements, you can create events. We'll see all these things, but before that, let's do one thing. Let's first create the homepage, and after that we'll see how to create those things. So to create the homepage, again come back to your dashboard. Now from the left hand side, hover over pages, click on add new. Now let's give it a title of home. Now if you just publish this page, if you just give it a title of home, and if you just publish this page, let's open this in a new tab and let's see how it looks. So this is how it will look like. Now we need to get rid of few things. If I show you the demo website homepage, let's see how this looks like. Now in this homepage, we don't have any sidebar. If you see, we don't have any sidebar. Here we have this ugly sidebar. So we don't want this sidebar. So if you want to get rid of this sidebar, come back to this page, cut this thing. Now at the right hand side under page attribute, under template, select page without sidebar. Click on update. Come back over here, refresh it again, and now as you can see that sidebar is gone. Now this thing will also be gone, but I'll show you how to remove this thing. But before that, if you see one thing, right now your website says your website name /home. But if you see my demo website, it does not say website name /home. It's just website name. So basically what's happening over here is that we have created a new page. This is just a regular page and we have named it home. So just by naming it home, this does not become your home page. So we have to set this page as our home page. Let's see how that works, because right now if I click on this ListingPro, this will bring me to the home page, which is this, as you can see. So we have to do one thing. We have to set this page that we have just created as our home page. So to do that, come back to your dashboard, click on this dashboard option, and you will see this settings option. Hover over settings, click on reading. Now you will see right now your home page displays your latest post. We want to display a static page. So select the second option, a static page. Under home page, select the home that you have just created. Click on save changes. If you come back to this page and if you refresh it, now as you can see that /home is gone and you already have this header. Now first of all, let's see how we can change this header style, because we want to make it something like this one. So as I said you earlier, the reason I did not select the header style and everything in the quick setup, because I wanted to show you everything from scratch. So this is how you will get it by default. If you want to change this style, you can come back again over here. At the left hand side bottom, you will see theme options. Hover over that and click on header. First option, you will see these headers, the menu header thing that you'll see at the top. So right now this is select, we'll select a different version later on, but right now just click on banner below header. And here as you can see, this is the one which is selected and we want this one, the first one. If I select this first one, click on save changes, come back over here and refresh it. Now as you can see, this style is changed. You can also change the banner image, which is this image. So if you don't like this image, if you want some other image, you can also change the banner image as well. Now to change this banner image, simply click on upload and upload your own banner image. So maybe let me do one thing. Let me upload this banner image. All right. Select this, click on open. Once it is uploaded, at the bottom left, you will see select, click on that and click on save changes. Now if I come back over here, if I refresh this page, and now as you can see, the banner image at the bottom is also changed. So this is how this is done. You can do more things obviously over here. You can change the banner height, the opacity for the banner, many more things. And if you want to display some listings at bottom, you can select those listings under listing category. Just select those listings that you want to display at the bottom. If you select this much and click on save changes, come over here, refresh this page. And now as you can see, these two listings or these two categories are displayed at the bottom of this search bar. You can do some more things from here. For example, the placeholder for the search is example, food, service, barber, etc. And here as you can see, under this search bar, it says example, food, service, etc. So if you want to change that, you can do that as well. Now default text location is your city, which is this. Explore your city. So right now, basically by default, it says explore your city. If I open this website in incognito window, let me do that in a private window, you will see it says explore your city. As you can see, explore your city, but because it automatically gets your location, it says explore Mumbai. So you can do something like that. You can change this text as well. So similarly, you can change the top title, main text, subtext. You can also change this banner logo. So all these text can be changed from here, and you can do that. And after that, click on save changes. And now we can go ahead and we can add other things that you see on your screen, and we can now complete this home page. So let's do that. So from the left hand side, click on pages and select the home page, which is this page. Click on edit. And because we want to use Elementor, click on this option, edit with Elementor. Right guys, now let me do one thing. Let me first explain you how this thing works, how this Elementor works. So Elementor is basically a page builder, which obviously the name says that we use this thing to create pages, different pages. So all these pages that you see, this is all created using Elementor. And how do we do that? We use these things at the left hand side, which are called elements. These are basic widgets. So for example, if you want to do something like this, if you want to, display your listings, you will search for a listing widget. All right, there will be many. So if you want to display a listing category, you'll use this one. If you want to display a listing, let's see, with coupons, claimed listing, submit listing, whatever you want to display, maybe let's display listing category. So you simply drag and drop this thing over here at the right hand side, and now as you can see, this will display listing category. So it is really simple. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create this section. So this is our first section. Now the first thing before these listings we have at top is this title and subtitle. And we also have this small icon at the top. So what we'll do is we'll search for icon box. So first we'll use this icon box. So we'll drag and drop this icon box over here. And now as you can see, this is how it will look like. First we have to search for the icon that we want. So we want this icon, which is a simple fire icon. So we'll come over here, we'll search, we'll click on this icon and we'll search for fire. And there are several icons available. Maybe I'll select this one. I'll select this, and maybe let's select this one. Click on insert. And this is how it will look like. Now you can do some more changes. For example, you can change the view. You can make it stacked. You can make it framed. You can change the frame shape to square or circle. We'll make it framed circle because this is the design that we have used in the demo website. Now let's change the title and description. So this is the title. I'll copy it, paste it over here, and subtitle. This is the subtitle. So we'll again copy it, paste it over here. This is how it looks like. All good. Just click on update. Now we have to do some styling changes over here. So this was the content. We have entered the content. Now we have to style the content. So to do that, click on this style option and we can go ahead, do some changes over here, like changing the primary color, changing the size and everything. Now the first thing that I want to do is I want to change the color. Now I know the exact color that I want. So I can simply go ahead, click on primary color, and I can type in F55A5F. And I'll get this color. And now as you can see, this color. Now if you don't know this exact same color, you can just go ahead. You can use, or you can download a free extension, free Google Chrome extension. So for that, you can open a new tab and type in Colorzilla. Chrome extension. When you do that, you will see when you do this search on Google search bar, you will get this first link, Google Chrome link. Open that link. You will get this extension option. You have to add this extension to your browser. So instead of this button, you will see add to Chrome. I have already added this, so that is the reason why I see remove from Chrome. You will see add to Chrome, click on that, and you will see this icon over here, this color picker icon. Now once you see this icon, click on this icon and just bring your mouse cursor to wherever or whatever color you want. For example, I want this color, so I'll bring my mouse cursor over here. Just click on that. It will automatically copy the color code. Go wherever you want to paste it. We want to paste it over here and just paste this color. Now as you can see, this has copied this color. Now we also want to do things. We want to change the spacing and everything. So first of all, I want to increase spacing a little bit. So instead of 15, I'll make it 20. Now I want to increase the size also. So instead of this, in fact, we want to decrease the size. We want a very small icon like this one. As you can see, we have a very small icon. So I'll just make it 22. And once you decrease the size, you should also decrease the padding. So I'll make it 6, not 96, just 6. All right. Alright guys, now as you can see, this is how it looks like. Now we can do one thing. We can add these listings at the bottom, which is very simple. We can again come over here. Now we have to go back to listing page. So to do that, you have to click on this 9 dots icon that you see over here. If you follow my cursor, click on that, you will see this page. Now here you have to search for listing post. So if I search for post, this is the one that we have to use, listing post. Drag and drop it over here at the bottom, and this is how it will look like. By default, it has this list view, and in list view we have several views like list 1, list 2, which would look like this. I want grid style, so I'll select grid view, and now as you can see, it will look like this. Now if you want this exact same style, you have to select this option, style 3, and now as you can see, you have this exact same style. After that, you can just click on update. I think we can get rid of some extra space at top, because as you can see here also we have space. If I just decrease this thing, if I hide this thing, now we have a lot of space at top. So if you want to get rid of some space, you can go to advanced. Make sure first you click on this, go to advanced, under margin top, type in minus something. So maybe minus 70 pixels. So type in 70 and before 70 type minus, and now as you can see, this will decrease some space from top. And now this looks much better. So let's click on update. So whenever you do any changes on your website, make sure to always update this page. And this is all 100% mobile and tablet friendly. So if you just see this website, if you click on this icon, responsive mode, click on mobile. Now as you can see, this is 100% mobile friendly. And if you see this on tablet, 100% tablet friendly. So you don't have to worry about that. Let's come back to desktop. Now let's add this option, this zigzag thing here at bottom. So what I'll do is I'll add a new section, or maybe we'll just go here, we'll search for divider, which is over here, drag and drop it over here at the bottom. And we have a very simple solid divider. I want a zigzag divider like this one. Okay, so and we want to change the color. We want to make it very light gray color, even more lighter. Yeah, this I think looks good. Click on update. I want to make it full width. Okay, as you can see, it is not touching both the sides. Whereas if you see the demo website, it is touching both the sides. And even if you want, you can increase the weight to, let's type 3. You can also increase the weight to 3 if you want. Now to make it full width, you can do one thing. You can click on this option, edit section. If you follow my cursor, 6 dots icon, edit section. Click on that. Select this option, stretch section, make it yes. And under content width, make it full width. And now if you see, let's see, this is 100% full width. So if you want, you can do it like this, and we don't want space at top and bottom. So again, click on divider and you will see this gap, make it 2. Click on update again. Now after that, we can create our second section, which is very simple, this section. So to create this section, first I want this title at top, and with title, I also want this simple logo or simple icon, this map marker icons. So what I'll do is I'll use text editor, which is over here at top, drag and drop text editor over here. And the title here says explore hot locations. So I'll just type in that as the title. I want to make it center aligned. So what we can do is we can go to style. You can make it center aligned from here, or you can just select this option, click on toggle toolbar. Here also you have the align center text. You can select this option, align center, it will make it center. If you want to change the color, again you can do it from here. Text color black, it will make it black, or you can go here, select this option, and from here text color black. So you can do it from both ways. And if you want to add this icon before this, again you have to go to that website fontawesome.com, icons, fontawesome.com/icons, and here search for map marker, and let's see, let's select this one. So click on this, and now what you have to do, you have to get the whole code. Let me show you. Now here, as you can see, I class is equal to, just click on that, it will be automatically copied for you. Come back to your website. Now you're under visual. If you see you're under visual, click on text. Now you'll see something like this. Now just before explore hot this text, just before E, paste in whatever you have copied, and now you will see that icon is present over here. Now after this, we can add a space, just to add some space. Click on update. All right. Now this is how it will look like. And after that, now you can add these locations. So that is also very simple. We'll come over here, we'll search for locations, select this option, drag and drop it just below this title. Now this is the default style. This is the abstract style. We have the boxed, we have boxed 2, we have grid. So whatever style you like, you can select that. I'm selecting simple box 2 style, very simple, because we'll be selecting abstract style for these things. Okay, so I want to make it very simple. Now after this, let's add the third section, which is this section. So again, we'll come over here and let's see. First we have this title and subtitle. So for this, again, we'll come over here, we'll search for icon box again. We want the icon box, but this time we won't be displaying the icon, and I want to make it left aligned. So you'll see at the bottom, icon position left, select this option left. All right, this will make it like this. Now for title, this is the title. I'll copy and paste the title over here, and this is the subtitle or your description. Copy paste it like this. All right, so it is that simple. And after that, we just have to display our categories. So come back over here, go back to elements and search for categories, and select this option listing categories, bring it at the bottom, and this is the abstract design. So this is the one we want. You have one more abstract view too, so maybe I'll select this one. Okay, so as you can see, this is how it will look like. Now again, click on just update. Now if you notice one thing, we have to do one more thing. Here we have to change the background color. So if you see over here, we have a very slight different color over here in the background. If I use this color picker, this is not white color, this is FA, and white color is all F. So I'll come over here, select this option, edit section, go to style, background type, classic, and I'll paste in this color over here. Okay, to change the background color, and after that I'll click on update. So this section is also completed. Then after that, we have another section, which is this. Here also, first we have the title, subtitle, and after that we have this thing. So we'll again use the same thing, icon box. Let me just copy paste over here, or maybe let's just drag and drop this thing over here. The title over here says Explore Italian Pizza. Then after that, this is the subtitle. Paste it over here, and also I want to make it left aligned. So select this left aligned option, click on update, and below this we want to display these listings. And to do that, again, we'll come back over here, go back to elements, and we'll search for listings by. Listings by, let's see. Here it is, listing by. Just drag and drop it again at the bottom. By default, it will say no listing found, because right now by category selected. Select recent. I want to select the recent listing, and I want to select 6 recent listings, maybe. Yeah, because this is a slider. So I'll select 6 recent listing, and whatever layout you like, grid or list. I'm selecting grid layout, and under grid layout, you have different layouts available. So maybe we'll select this list 5 or grid 5. Click on update. Now you might not see this thing over here, but if I preview this website in a new tab, here, as you can see, this is working perfectly fine. All right. So this thing is working. And also I noticed one thing, that here we still have the icon. You cannot see that, but still we have the icon. So I'll click on over here. We have to delete this icon. So click on delete. It will make it center align. Go to style and make it left align. Okay. So now that icon is gone. Do the same for here. Click on this, delete the icon, go to style and make it left align. Click on update. Now come back over here. Now after that, we have to create this section, the activities thing. So to do that, it is very simple. Just come back over here, search for activities. And here it is, just drag and drop it over here. And you won't see anything, but if you refresh it or if you update it, come back over here. Because we haven't, there is no activity on this website, we cannot see anything. But whenever someone leaves any review, those reviews will show over here. Okay, so that is how it works. Now below this thing, I want to display this final section, which is this call to action section. So we'll click on this option. We'll search for call to action, which is over here, this first one. Drag and drop it over here. This is how it will look like. There are different call to action styles. We have to select the second one, call to action style 3. And this is how it will look like. You can change the line 1, line 2, all these things. And if you want to enter that image in the background, go to advanced, background, select classic option and upload your background image, which is, I think, this image. Select this, click on open, click on insert media. And now as you can see this image. Now this is not full width, so we want to make it full width. And before that, I want to change the position to center. Okay, now this looks better. To make this image full width so that it touches both the sides, I'll do one thing. I'll click on this option, edit section, stretch section and content width, full width. Still I see there is very little space at left and right. So if you see that thing, make column gap none or no gap. Click on update again, and now this is 100% full width. This looks much better. Now finally at bottom, we want to display, I just want to add these icons or these logos. So again, I'll do one thing. I'll search for a new option, a new element, partners, ListingPro partners, drag and drop it at the bottom. Maybe let's drag and drop it over here. Now you can just add image over here and you can get these images from partners folder. Upload everything, select this first option, click on insert image, then click on add a second option, select the second image, add item, third image, add item, fourth image. You cannot see these images because the image, these images are also white and the background is also white. But if I do one thing, let's see, let's change the background color. Let me do one thing. Let me bring this in a new section. Okay, I think we cannot do that. If I copy it, paste it over here, much better. And I can cut this thing from here. So I want to bring this in new section. Okay. Now, as you can see, we have this option, edit section, click on that because I want to change the background color. So go to style, change the background color. Let's see what this color is. Color picker, bring your mouse cursor over here, click on that. It is F2, F2, F2. So I'll go to color, paste in this color over here. And now as you can see, this is the color code. Click on update. And with this, your home page is 100% completed. Now we can cut this thing, come back to our home page, and it is 100% completed. Now let's do some more things. There are many more things left. If I go back to my dashboard, we have created a listing. If I go to listing, we have created a listing, but there are many things there which are still left. For example, we haven't created any announcements, any coupons or anything like that. So first I want to do one thing. I want to go to my dashboard. Let's come from here, go to dashboard, and I want to hover over this ListingPro, and here you will see add-ons. Click on add-ons. First we have to enable this add-on. Okay, install both these add-ons, ListingPro lead form and also appointments. Make sure both are active. We also want to enable multi-rating. So go to multi-rating, make sure multi-criteria rating is enabled and lead form is also enabled. Now multi-criteria rating so that people can come to this listing which we have created. Let me refresh it again. And now if they want to rate it, they can, just not just a simple or a regular rating. We can create a criteria rating. Like, let me show you. If you edit this thing, now as you can see, criteria can be like, how was the cleanliness, how's the taste of the food, and you can, for every single thing they can rate. So not just a 5-star or 4-star rating for the entire listing, but for different things, different criteria. Okay, so if you want, this is the global criteria used. If you want to edit this, click on edit, and instead of cleanliness, if you want to remove this, click on remove, add your own options. After that you can click on save. Now if I come back to this page, right now it was just a title review, submit review. If I refresh this thing, And if I again click on this, now as you can see, cleanliness, ambience, service, price, you can also upload images. So you can do something like this. So this is a much better option. Lead form, we'll see how these lead forms are created. Now if I come back to my dashboard again, which was over here, let's go to dashboard. Now first of all, you'll see, if you remember, we had enabled appointments, but still we cannot see that. If I again go back to my dashboard, let me show you ListingPro add-ons. We have enabled appointments, it is active, but still we cannot see that over here. So that is the reason, because we have to do few more things. We have to do few more settings. So first of all, you have to go at the bottom under theme settings, under theme options, you have to go to listing, click on this listing option. Now go to listing detail. First we make sure that this thing is disabled, this thing is not disabled. So if you see your appointment under disabled like this, bring it from disabled to enabled, and you can place it wherever you want, at top or at bottom. So maybe I want to place it just above lead form, click on save changes. If you change this style, I'll show you what this style is later on. And if you still see disabled, so make sure you bring from disabled to this sidebar. All right. I'll again go back to style 1. We'll change the style later on. Just click on save changes. Now if I again come back to dashboard and if I again refresh it, I still cannot see that because that option is enabled. Now that thing will show in the sidebar, it is enabled, but we have to enable that on the dashboard also, on the user dashboard. So for that, again come back to listing option, click on user dashboard, and from here you have to enable, or you have to make this thing on appointments. We also want to on image gallery, image menu, all these things. Okay, click on save changes. Now again, if I come back to dashboard and refresh it, now as you can see, I also have appointments, and under menu we have more options. Now let's set up these things. Let's see how you and also your users can do these things from the dashboard. So these steps are same for you and also for your users. So first let's see announcement, because that is the simplest thing. Select announcement, and now to add a new announcement, just click on add new announcement. And this is how, as you can see, you also have a live preview how your announcement will look. First choose the listing on which you want to show this announcement. Now choose the type of announcement you want, book now. So this is how your book now announcement will look. You can always see this live preview at top, or if you want buy tickets, this is how this thing will look like. So whatever your announcement is, you can just select that thing. Now for this, if you by default this bullhorn is selected, if you want some other font or some icon, again you can just go to Font Awesome, search for that name, and you can just enter that name, and this icon will be changed. Now the title for here, as you can see, this is the title, announcement title. Whatever you enter, this will be the title. Description, this is the description. We are proud of this, so this will be the description. And after that, button text is this. You can also link this button to some other page. Now once it is done, you just click on save. If you again go back to your listing, let me go back to listing. Let's open this in a new tab. Scroll down. And now as you can see, this announcement is present over here. You can go to theme options and you can do some more settings. You can go to listing and detail. And here, as you can see, announcement is at the bottom. If you want to make this announcement at top, just below details, you can do that. Just bring it below details, click on save, and come over here, refresh it. Now as you can see, details, this is the details thing, and this is your announcement. If you want to bring it at top, even at top of this video, you can do that as well. Just bring it at top, click on save changes, come over here, refresh it. And now as you can see, the first thing is this announcement, then this video, then all the other things. So you can change or you can control these things as well. Now let's see the appointments. So click on appointments. You can enable appointments. Just click on start now. And you can select what kind of appointments, every 30 minutes or 45 minutes, for time slot, you can select that. You can select the listing for which you want to enable appointment and click on save. Now, once it is done, you'll see this thing. You're all set to accept appointments. Now, if I come over here, refresh this thing. Now at the right hand side, I should see, let's see. I cannot see the appointment, maybe because it is Saturday and it is day off. So maybe I'll have to do some changes over here. Let me see that. Let me change the timing. I also want to make this thing on Saturday, 24 hours. Because I'm recording this at night. It is around 2 AM. So yeah, I want to do this 24 hours for Saturday just to see whether everything is working fine or not. Just click on update. View this list. And let's see again. Scroll down. let's click on this thing. We should see that appointment thing over here. But let me do one thing. Let's come over here. Let's again click on appointments. Okay, maybe not properly. Maybe it was not properly done. Let's do it again. Start now. Maybe let me do 60 minutes. Select the listing. Click on, oh, maybe we have to, okay, we have to click on this plus button to add this thing. Now it is added. Click on save. And now I hope this will be done. Let me just try it again. Okay, now as you can see at the right hand side, we do have this appointment. Again, you can also place this appointment at top if you want. Just come back to the theme. This was the content. If you see the sidebar layout, you can bring this appointment at top or maybe just below timing. Click on save changes. Now this will come just below this timing. It is already below the timing, I guess. Let me bring it at top. Click on save changes. Refresh it. And now as you can see, the first thing is this appointment. Let's see whether this is working. So I want to book an appointment maybe for, let's see, for Saturday or Sunday is day off. Maybe Monday. I'll select Monday 2 to 3. You can enter your details over here. I'll enter my details over here, and after that some comment. I'll just type in comment and click on book it. Now appointment details will be will be sent to this person, whoever has made this booking. First, this person, this listing owner will see the appointment, and this is pending. If they want, they can approve this thing. If they want, they can cancel this thing. So they will see this mobile number and everything. They can contact this person, and if they find everything is good, if this person was not spamming, this is an actual appointment, they can approve it from here. So this is how this thing works. And they can also go to calendar. They can see these appointments. Come back to appointments. This is how this thing works. Appointments. Now let's see how these coupons work. So click on coupons. So to create a new coupon, we'll just click on add new, select the option. First of all, select the listing, whatever the title is, maybe let's see 40% off and summer 40, not value discount, it is percentage. So I'll type in percentage. First, you have to click on this percentage from here. This coupon starts over here. If this coupon also has an ending date, you can type in, you can select that ending date. You can have a button link or button says click here. And you can also redirect this button to some external website if you want. All right. So, and you can type something over here. Choice coupon. It doesn't make any sense. And you can also upload a featured image for the coupon. Maybe let's select this image, click on select, click on save. If I can come back to this listing and refresh it, let's see, we should see this coupon. Let's refresh it again. Okay, we cannot see that again. Maybe I think this is because of some caching problem because we are using this plugin. So whenever you're creating your website, I think it is always better to deactivate SEO Optimizer. Once your website is completed, after that you can activate it again. You know, it creates a lot of caching problems. So what happens is your website, this browser is still saving that old page, cached page, and sometimes it becomes very difficult to see the live page. So you'll have to go to your browser. Now you have to, get rid of all, you have to clear the caching, clear cookies, and after that you will see that. So that was the problem, I guess. Now at the left hand side you have menus. Click on menus and let's see how we can create a menu. So to create a menu, just click on add new, select a listing, select this listing. We have to create a type and we also have to create groups. Now in types, maybe I'll create veg and non-veg. So I'll click on veg. I'll create a new non-veg and click on this plus button. In groups, I'll select maybe biryani, something else, noodles, some anything like this. So you can create types and you can create groups. And once you have types and groups, you can create a menu at the bottom here. Select veg noodles, doesn't make any sense. Fine, just veg noodles. I'll just name it anything like this. Price maybe 15. You can add some description over here. If it is an external menu link, you can make this thing. If it is a popular item, you can just enable this thing. It will just display at top that it is a popular item. Spice level, you can select that, and you can also upload some image if you want, and click on add new menu item, and you can add more menu items. You can go to non-veg, maybe let's go to non-veg biryani, and let's make it mutton biryani, or anything else, whatever you want. Let's give it some details. Again, some other image for this. Maybe this is more spicy, and we add nothing like that. So I'll just select this image, click on select, click on add menu item, and after that this thing should display over here. If I come over here, refresh it, scroll down, and now as you can see, this is your menu for veg and for non-veg. So I think that was because of that problem. So whenever you create your website, better to deactivate this plugin. Very useful plugin, but you should activate it once your website is 100% completed. Alright guys, now let's see how pricing and everything works. So with this, all the details related to everything, all the settings related to listings are now completed. Now let's see how pricing thing works. How a user can come to your website, they will select a pricing plan and they will have to make the payment. So we'll also have to do the payment method integration, and after that how all these things works, we have to see that. We have to fix the checkout page as well. So let's see how these things are done. Now let's start with the pricing plan page. So this page is automatically created for you. If you come back to your dashboard, click on pages. Now as you can see, select your plan. This page is automatically created. But if you view this page, again, because we are using Elementor, this is the problem. If you were using WP Bakery Page Builder, you would not see any error. You would see the select your plan page. But because of Elementor, we are getting this error. So no problem. Again, we can fix this thing. Click on select this page and click on edit. Again, we want to make this page full width. So under template, select this option, page without sidebar. Click on update. Click on edit with Elementor. Now delete this code and here search for pricing plans and drag and drop this thing over here. Now there are no plans created, but once we create this, now this will successfully display. Let me show you. So first let's cut this page. Let's actually go to our dashboard again and let's create a new plan. So to create a pricing plan, we'll hover over pricing plans, click on add new pricing plan. And I've shown you how that thing looks. Let me show you again over here. If I click on add listing, I'll see that page. First of all, pricing plan page. This is how it looks like. We have different plans, and if you want to see the all features, click on all features. You'll see all the features. So in the free version, obviously we give very few features. Main features like creating announcements, menus, events, bookings, lead form is not allowed. But if you select higher packages, you will get all these features. So you can do something like this. So maybe let's create a free plan. I'll just name it free. For background image URL, these images, okay, these balloon images, again these are also given to you. For this single one, I'll select this single balloon. For free plan, click on insert into post. And if you want, you can also add some custom fields. I don't know how to do that. Now, one by one, you can select what all things a person can edit or person can enable, whether they can do appointments, they can receive appointments with this free plan or not. Now you can do like this. But what I'll do is I'll just make everything on just for demo purposes, because we are doing this for demo purposes. Now pay per listing, you can describe this thing and you can describe a maximum number of images a person can use in the gallery, maximum size of the gallery in MBs. Okay. Now the price of this, so I'm creating a free plan, so I'll just type in 0. If you're creating some other plan, you could create more options. For example, if you were creating this plan, gold plan, first you should select this option, package, and after that you should select price. Here 30, and with this package, how many number of posts a person can create? Maybe 50 posts. So you can do something like this, but I want to make it free, so I'll select pay per listing and I'll change the price to 0. Now when does this thing expire? So maybe this expires in 30 days, and if it is a hot plan, you can just enable this thing so that you will get this this thing over here at the top. Now we can just go ahead and click on publish. Now once you publish this thing, if I again come to this pricing plan page and refresh it, now as you can see, it will display it like this. Now if you want to edit this page, if you want to edit this page, you can change the design of this thing. So if you click on this, now as you can see, vertical design, vertical 1, if you select vertical 2, this is the one. If you select vertical 3, different designs available. So the one which we are using in the demo website is vertical 2. Click on update. So as you can see, this is working absolutely fine. Now let's see what happens after this. So if someone clicks on this add listing page, they are just seeing the listing page. They should first see the plan option, and after that they should see this page, just like over here. So let me show you how that thing works, because if you click on add listing first, you will see the pricing plan. You have to purchase a plan, and after that you can add some listing. So that is not happening over here because we have just enabled the free plan for now. So you have to go back to your dashboard. Under theme options, you have to go to this option, this payment option, click on payment. And first you have to enable this thing, paid submission, make it yes. Now if I refresh it, if I go back to my website, click on add listing. Now anyone who wants to add a listing, they will have to choose a plan first of all, and only after that they can add a listing. Once a person chooses this plan, they can click on choose plan, and after that they can enter all the detail and they can make the payment. Now because this is a free option, we don't get the payment option, but if this was a premium plan, the person will have to make the payment. Now all the payment details will be entered from here. First of all, you have to select the currency for the payment, US dollar or Indian currency, whatever the the currency is. Select that option. Now for the failed payment and successful payment, click on this. These pages are all automatically created. For the failed payment page, select payment fail. For the thank you page or successful payment page, let's see. Let's select this payment success and click on save changes. Now because we have enabled this paid submission, because we are now receiving payments on our account, we have to enable these things, PayPal, Stripe, and to check out these things, and we have to configure them. So first of all, select PayPal, enable this thing, and instead of sandbox, select live. Click on save changes first of all. Now we have to enter our username, password, and signature for PayPal, and to get that, first go to paypal.com, log into your account. Now for this you don't need any business PayPal account. All kind of PayPal accounts are accepted over here. Even a normal PayPal account is accepted. Now once you log into your PayPal account, you have to go to this link, paypal.com/businessmanage/credentials/API access, and A in access is capital, as you can see on your screen. So go to this link. Now you'll see several options over here. You have to select this option, NVP/SOAP API integration. Click on manage API credentials. This will display all the details that you need. So here we have the API username. Click on show. Copy your username from here. Go back to your website. Paste it under username. Similarly, just click on show. Copy your password. Paste it over here. And also copy your signature. Paste it under signature and click on save. And also enter your PayPal email address over here. Alright. So I'll have to hide these things, my password and signature. So I'll hide that, and after that I'll continue. Alright guys, so I have successfully copied pasted those things. I had to hide it. So I'll go back to Stripe now. Now here again click on enable and make sure you're under live. Click on save changes. Now to enable Stripe, we want the Stripe secret key and the publishable key. And to get this thing, go to dashboard.stripe.com, and obviously before this you must have a PayPal account, you must have a Stripe account. Obviously very simple. Creating both these accounts are very simple, so you can easily create. And Stripe is also now available in India. Earlier it was not available in India, so even if you're from India, you can create a Stripe account. Now from the left hand side, click on developers, click on API key. Here you'll get your API key. Copy your publishable key, paste it under publishable key. Now again I'll have to hide this secret key, but you just have to click on reveal live secret key, copy it, paste it over here, click on save changes. Alright, so I've copied pasted both my details, and I've clicked on save changes. Once you do that, you can go to direct payment. If you also want to enable direct payment, you can select that, click on yes, and here you have to enter all your bank account details, your SWIFT code, IFSC code, all those different codes if you want to enable this thing. If you want to tax this thing, you can enable this, and you can type in the tax amount and everything. So this is how this thing works. Now let's see whether this thing is working properly or not. We have to fix one more page before that, and let me first show you this thing. If I go to pricing plans, if I make it premium, if I change this thing to, instead of $0, if I make it $10, let me just update this thing, refresh this submit listing page. Now if I try to do, if I try to complete this thing, just give it any title, select any category, and if I just try to submit this thing, click on save and preview. So submission is successful. Your listing is pending. Please proceed to make published. So you will have to click on pay and publish. So you have to make the payment to publish this post. So we'll click on pay and publish. Now again, as you can see, this page is also corrupted. So we have to fix this page, payment checkout page. So come back to your website, click on pages. This is the final page that we have to fix. Rest all the pages. I think one more page, this edit listing page. So first let's edit this. Let's fix this page. Edit your listing. Click on edit. Now let me, as you can see again, this problem. We can make sure that this also is page without sidebar. Click on update. Now again, click on edit with Elementor. If you don't, first let me show you what happens if you don't fix this page. If I go back to my dashboard, because this is your edit your listing page, you cannot edit your listing from the front end. If I go to listings, we had created this listing. If I try to edit it, let's see, as you can see, I'm getting this error. But if I fix this page, if I cut this thing from here, and if I search for edit listing, which is over here, we'll just drag and drop it over here. This will be fixed. Click on update. If I come back, because we have fixed this thing, if I again first refresh this page, and if I now try to edit this thing, let's see. Now as you can see, this is 100% working. So this page is fixed. Let's come back to dashboard. Let's see if we have some more pages to fix. Click on pages. Let's see the dashboard page. Dashboard page need not be fixed because as you can see, template dashboard is selected. So we don't need to do anything over here. Payment checkout. This is the page that we have to fix right now. Final page. So click on edit. Again, make sure this is page without sidebar. Update this page. Click on edit with Elementor. Cut this thing and search for checkout. Listing checkout. Drag and drop it over here. Click on update. Now we were getting this error. If I again refresh this thing, now as you can see, I can now make the payment through PayPal, through Stripe. If I select Stripe, click on proceed to next. Proceed to next. I'll get this detail. I'll have to enter my card details and this will accept the payments from here. So this is how this thing works, as you can see. Now one more thing is left. Let me show you how that thing works. Whenever someone submits a listing and even if they make the payment, that listing is not live on your website. First, you have to go to your dashboard. If a user is submitted a listing, you will click on listings and you will see this listing will be pending. You have to click on edit and you have to make it publish. So click on publish. After you click on publish, this listing will be published, not before that. So you have to make sure you remember this thing. Now let me show you the final thing basically. Let's go to dashboard. We have not seen how this ad campaign works. Basically we have seen, but if you want to create a new campaign, click on add new campaign. And as you can see, very simple, just select the listing that you want to promote for how many days, type in that day. And as you can see, cost per day is $10 per day. For this top of search, it is $50 per day. For sidebar, it is $20 per day. You can accept this thing. Maybe if you want to make bank transfer, obviously bank transfer doesn't make any sense, but you can select this thing. Click on pay now. You'll get the payment detail. You can make the payment to this. I'm selecting bank transfer just so that I don't have to make the payment. Now, as you can see, thank you for business with us. Now go back to dashboard. Now, if you had selected Stripe or PayPal and if you had made the payment, now your ad would display, start displaying everywhere. So on home page, on the search page, if you search for this page, at first result over here will be your listing because of that ad. Now how to change the pricing and everything for the ad, because that pricing is fixed, as you can see. If I again go back to add campaign, click on add new. The pricing is $10 per day, $50 per day. How to change the pricing, I'll show you very soon. So we have to see this thing at the end of the video. Just few more things are left. First, let's see how we can create a blog page. So let's create a new page. Very simple. Just give it a title of blog. From the right hand side, you have to select page without sidebar if you want a blog page without sidebar. If you want it with sidebar, just leave it to default template. I want to make it page without sidebar. Click on publish. Now this is just a regular page, just like the home page. We have to set this page as the blog page. So to do that, come back to your dashboard. From the left hand side, hover over settings, click on reading. And just like the home page, for the post page, under post page, select blog and click on save changes. Now if I go back to pages, click on blog, which is over here, click on view. Now all the blogs will display over here. Now as you can see, one blog is created. If I click on post, hello world, I can delete this thing. I can create my own post from here. So to do that, click on add. Now in the demo website, you can see this is the blog page. There are many different styles for the blog page as well. If you open a single blog, this is how the single blog page looks like. Very nice. So if you want, you can create your blog like this one. So to create a blog, first you have to give it a title, which is this. This is our title. And after that, all the text, images, whatever you want. So I'll just copy because I don't want to waste a lot of time over here. Very simple stuff. You can paste in your content over here. At the right hand side, you can have a featured image, which is this image at the top. All right. Maybe I'll select this image, set featured image. You can give it a category. This category is obviously different from the listing category. Those categories were related to listing. This is related to blog. I'll just type in blog under category, click on publish. This is how a single blog is created. If I go back to my blog page, this is how the blog page looks like right now. If I just open this, this is how it will look like. If you don't see that image at the top, we'll fix that at the end. Don't worry about this. Now let's create the final page, which is the contact page. So again, go back to your dashboard, hover over pages, click on add new. And let's give it a title of contact. And from the right hand side under page attributes, page template, select contact page, publish this page. Now if you view this page, it is already a contact page. It is displaying your details. Now how to change these details, I'll again explain you later on. So basically I'm saying later on because at the end we'll see the final theme settings, and in that you will control all these things. We have not yet changed many things. We have not yet changed the design of this single page, the search page design. Okay, right now this is the search page design. So we have to do few more things that we'll do at the end of the video. Now only two things are left. Basically only one thing is left to create the menu. So let's see how this menu is created, because right now we don't have any menu at the top. Here in the demo website, we have a menu for the inner pages and we have another menu for this. Okay, as you can see, for the home page. And you can also create a menu for this thing, for these categories. So let's finalize this thing. Again, go back to your dashboard. To create a new menu, from the left hand side, hover over appearance and click on menus. Let's create a menu for the home page first of all. So I'll just name it main menu. You can name it homepage menu, something else. Click on create menu. What all pages do you want to display over here? I want to display the home page, blog page, contact page, and let's see, maybe the dashboard page, these pages. And make sure to tick mark this thing, home page menu. Now click on save menu. If I again come back to my website, now as you can see, these menus are displaying. If I go to some other page, single listing page or search page, here that menu will not be displayed. For this, you can create a new menu. So click on create a menu, or if you want to display the same menu for the inner pages as well, you can just tick mark this thing, inner pages menu. So if you refresh this page, now as you can see, this menu is also displaying over here. So you can create different menu for inner pages and different menu for home page, or you can have the same menu for both the pages. Now if you want to create this menu, okay, let me show you this one. Very simple. You can click on create a new menu, and let me name it cat menu, categories menu. And here I want to display categories. Now this category that you see, this is for blog. I don't want this category, so I can click on this screen option and I can enable this category. So tick mark this. So when you tick mark that, now you have one more category option. And now as you can see, this is your listing category. I'll tick mark both, click on add to menu, and make sure to tick mark this thing, category menu. Click on save menu. Now if I come back to my website and if I go to homepage or any other page, I will not see that menu, because first we have to change the header style. So once you change the header style, you will see a menu like this over here. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so with this everything is done. Now we can see how the final theme setting is done. So to do that, from the left hand side you'll see theme options. Just click on that because now we are going to go through all the things. First of all, the primary color. This is the blue primary color. That is the reason why everywhere you see, as you can see, this blue color everywhere. I want to change this color. I want to get this color. Let me show you. Okay, I want this color, so I'll click on this. I want to set this color as my primary color. I'll replace it with this. Click on save changes. If I come back to my website and refresh it, now all those blue colors will be changed with this color. Now as you can see, this search link and everything now you'll see will be this color. Okay, so I want to make here also, as you can see, the category link, all these things are now changed to this color. The link for this, the hover color for this, instead of blue, now everything is this color. So this has become our primary color. Obviously, if you want, you can set a secondary color as well. And I would not recommend you to do some more changes over here. We have already seen the user dashboard to enable everything. Typography, if you want to change the typography for the font family from here, you can do that. Not recommended. Now header. If you want to display that category menu, you can select this header style, fourth one. Okay. Select this, click on save. Go to your website and now you can see this category menu at the left hand side. So that is the reason why it was not displaying. Similarly, you can do some more changes over here if you want to make your header fixed. Right now, when we scroll down, the header disappears. If I on this thing, click on save changes. If I refresh this page, now if I scroll down, header will be with me. As you can see, the header is still with me. So that is what it does. And you can control these things. You can control the page header background image. So if you open any page, this is the background image that you see, and login pop-up style, all these things can be controlled from here. We have also seen banner. We have changed the banner and everything. We have seen these things. Map also we have seen. Blog. For the blog page style, let me show you the blog page. Here, this is the blog page. If you want to change this style for the blog view, and instead of grid, if you want list 2, select this, click on refresh, and now as you can see, this is list style. If you want list 1, let's see. So you can control these things from here. Okay, as you can see. And for the blog detail page, this is full width. If you want with a sidebar or anything, you can control that thing as well. Now in the listing, I think we have already seen this listing page. Yeah, listing style. If you want to change the listing style, so go to listing detail. Right now, if you open your listing page, let's open any one. Let's see this one. This is the listing style. If you want to change this thing, select anything else. Listing 3 is the one that we are using in the demo website. If I select listing 3, now as you can see, this is the listing 3. All right. This is how it looks like. So if you like this one, you can have this. If you want to enable or disable anything, you can do it like this. We have already seen these things. Now listing archive view. So click on this, and this is the search page or the archive page. So if I see the search page right now, this is how it is looking. I want to change this thing. First of all, I want to make it like this. Okay, so I'll select this. You can change the background image. You can upload any background image for this. And for the listing detail, I don't want this. I want this. Now, if I click on save, if I come over here, refresh it. Now, as you can see, listing style is also changed, and the page style is also changed, and the listing style is also changed. Now here it is displaying this thing, this coupon, as you can see. So we can change these things from here. Click on save changes. If you want some other, you can obviously select that. Reviews is enabled. Make sure it is on. Reviews is on. Listing claim, you can also make it on. Lead forms is also on. Author archive, not really important. Pricing plan, not really important. All these default settings are better. Now the payment, we have seen payment. We have seen, let's see what is left. Contact page. So you can go to contact page, and these are the details that is displaying on your contact page. So if you want to change those details, just change these details, change your phone number, email from here. All right. This will do the changes for you. Alright guys, so with this entire page is now completed. This entire website is now completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this website. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you find this tutorial helpful, if you want to watch more tutorials like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and also click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. If you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. Throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can leave them in the comments section below. Thanks a lot for watching this video guys. See you in the next one.